Alright guys, this is Ashwin here. In this video we are going to solve the problem zigzag sequence. So this is also a debugging problem. Let's see the problem statement. Given an array of n distinct integers, transform the array into a zigzag sequence by permuting the array elements. So a sequence will be called as a zigzag sequence if the first k elements in the sequence are in increasing order and the last k elements are in decreasing order, where k equals n plus 1 divided by 2. So this is like a middle element. You need to find the lexicographically smallest zigzag sequence of the given array. So here we have an example 2, 3, 5, 1, 4. So they have a permute the array into like this 1, 4, 5, that is increasing, and after the mid element it's decreasing. So 5, 3, 2. The result is a zigzag sequence. Debug the given function find zigzag sequence to return the appropriate zigzag sequence for the given input array. Note, you can modify at most 3 lines in the given code. You cannot add or remove lines of code. So here also we have to just modify 3 lines in the given code, and here we do have the logic, and for another logic we do have another example. So here we have 7 elements. It's in the sorted order. Now you can see it's just going from 1 to 3, and in the middle element they are just swapping 4 and 7, and here they're just swapping 5 and 6. So they have swapped, and this is the result. So the logic is like pretty straightforward. They are just swapping from middle to last elements. Now let's debug the problem. Now this is the main function, test case input. They are getting the input from n and a, that is the array, and they are just calling the function. Now this is the array. They are just sorting the array elements. So they have used the sorted operation, and this is finding the middle element, that is n plus 1 divided by 2. So it will be pointing to the middle element. But we have to check here, if you consider 5 elements, 5 plus 1 divided by 2. So that will be pointing to 3. So if you consider array A of 3 means 0, 1, 2, 3. So that is not a middle element. So that is an mistake. So we have to negate it by 1. So this is first modification. And in the start itself, they are swapping the middle and the last element. So that is by default they are swapping. So in this example, they are just swapping 4 and 7. So the swapping operation has been done. And after that, they are increasing the middle by 1. And n minus 1 pointing to the last element. So this is n minus 1. But it's already been swapped. So we have to decrement it by 2. So decrement it by 2. So this is another mistake. Now in the loop, it just goes until the start less than or equal to end, and it will just do the same swapping operation. So from the start we have to increment, and from the end, okay, here we have to decrement. So this is the decrement operation. So it will just keep on decrementing. So from start and end, it will do the operation. And now for the result, so they are just iterating the whole array, that is the length, and until it reaches n minus 1, it will just if it reaches n minus 1, it will just print it as a new line, or else it will just print the array elements like side by side using this end parameter. So it will just display like this, and finally it will just display this 4 and get a new line. So that's how it works. Now let's run the code once to check whether it is working or not. As you can able to see, it passed the sample test case. Let's submit the code. So we have solved the problem by changing only 3 lines as mentioned in the note, and you cannot add or remove any of the lines. So that's it guys. I'll see you with a new problem.